And hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome to a game called Our Lighthouse. So, this game I found while I was going around Itch. I know you guys probably expected me to continue Throw Club today, but I kind of wanted to play something else. So, especially after the whole Cannibal Mermaid Trench thing. So, um, I found this on Itch, and it actually does have a choice in it. There's multiple endings. Specifically, there's only two endings in this game, but I wanted to play it. Wanted to see what it was about. It looked interesting, and that's about it. Let's just start. In my dreams, I often find myself back here, confined to this catwalk. Only a slick metal railing separating me from the waves, churning all around me. I grip the railing and look over. My legs grow weak, and nearly lost it in the sea foam deep below. The only thing covering up a deep, endless void. I could get lost if I just let go. A spray of mist catches me in the face, and I'm jolted back to my senses. I step back. There's nothing to see out there but turmoil and chaos. There never is. Each time the hazy fog in the distance only seems to get thicker, denser. Sometimes I think I can see faint shadows moving about in the fog, but then they're followed by cracks of thunder I can no longer bear to see. Some nights I can see far off into the ocean, beyond, while on others I still see the fog is so close it could smother me. Some nights I can retreat into the lantern room to hide from the elements, but the room itself is cold and empty. The lonelier still, offering no reprieve from the storm. I can only patrol, round and round, one hand lightly brushing the railing as I walk. Each step on the rickety catwalk rattles the whole structure uncomfortably. Each step threatens to send me plummeting to an icy end. But there's nowhere else for me to go. I'm forced to keep this lighthouse close no matter what, and it's all I know in this dreamscape. It's all I have. The, li- the light in this has long gone out. Come to think of it, come to think of it, I can't remember when it last shone outwards towards the sea. When it last cut through the fog and the storms and a beacon of safety, a guiding path ahead. It just went out, lost to the fog of my memory. I don't even know if it works anymore. I don't, e- I don't even know how to work it. It's not worth the effort to try. I don't even remember the details of this place clearly anymore. Was this painted once upon a time, or was it pure stone white? I vaguely remember a museum of some sort, glass cases with old, tattered equipment, but it's all muddled now. I can't see back that far anymore. I know it was once there. I can only feel the longing in the space it used to be. I can only walk round and round the catwalk. The scenery never changes. The clouds never break. Ships used to sail by day to day, I think. Cruise liners, fishing boats, shipping barges, all kinds. I could stand here and watch them, put myself in their shoes, imagine where they might be coming from, where they're going, the lives they're living, their dreams, their desires. A flight of fancy, perhaps, but don't we all have those? I thought I did, but now it's been so long since I've seen anyone come by, I can't say for sure anymore. There's nothing out there. No matter how far I see, it's just me up here on my own. The catwalk rattles precariously, tumbling to my knees against the railing. I can no longer distinguish the rain from the ocean waves, from the tears streaming down my cheeks. Doubled over, I let myself feel the pain. It hurts so bad. I can't, I can't keep doing this. I know that. But I know no matter what, I'm going to go back to sleep and end up right back here again. It's getting foggier. I can barely see anything past my feet anymore. Have I ever seen any further? I'm not sure anymore. But I can't just stay here, sleeping in my misery. With a deep breath, I stand up and I look. To the left or to the right? Ooh. Okay, I'm saving here. So, yeah, this is actually a very short game, by the way. Uh, as far as I could tell. Because this is the only choice in the game, I think. I look to the left. I look behind me towards the land. That's right. There's a road that leads up here. It's sprawled off into the mountains, back to a world that once held so much meaning to me. This place was once so precious to me, back when we first came here. You told me the ocean was a place of infinite wonders, yeah? I'm not sure when it lost that magic for me. When the colors faded, the clouds fell over it, and surrounding landscape blurred into the fog. I'm not sure when I lost sight of that road that led me here. Watching the sunset over it, holding your hand, you told me that no matter what happens, this will always be our precious memory, our lighthouse. I'll always have this memory with you, to look back on, no matter where the seas ahead take me, right, Mom? Oh, and that's it? So that's just one of the endings, as far as I can tell. Um, Thank you for playing. Okay, so yeah, that's just one of the endings. But now, we have to look to the right. I look out ahead towards the horizon, really looking this time, squinting, trying to make out anything visible in the distance. There's nothing but a few brief flashes of lightning. I look again, but there are stars out there. There were stars out there, brilliant, glittering constellations. I know of it. I forced the image into my mind. You told me as much, right? After her funeral, I remember asking if Mom was watching over us. It was a cloudy day, but you still held my hand and pointed up to the sky and smiled despite your pain. You told me that she was always watching, even if I couldn't see her. That even when the way forward was cloudy, it was still there. All I had to do was hold on and start walking. I look again. There's a bit of sun peeking through the clouds now. It's gone, just as quickly. But it was there, I'm sure of it. It was always there, but I couldn't see it. I clung on too tightly and refused to look up. But I just need to take that step and find my way. It's scary, unbelievably scary. But I always have our lighthouse to come back to when I need to rest my head. Right, Dad? Wow. For a very short game, it leaves a very powerful message. I'm not gonna lie. So I may not know what happened completely, but uh, I feel like I do understand what the main character is trying to go through, and that's a pretty tough topic even for me. It's pretty tough. Anyways, next game. All right, this one is called "Looking for My Mermaid." So this this one is another entry to the 2024 V via horror jam. At least I think it is. You guys probably already caught on by the pattern that these are three game jam games from Itch.io, and each one is for it's for a horror jam. I know that for a fact. All right, the RPG Maker Horror Jam number 4. That's what this is. So yeah, these are all entries for that. So anyways, let's go ahead and start. The weather is great today. Perfect day to go to the sea. Under the clear, warm sky, I carefully walk on the sand dunes and approach the seashore, trying to feel the water on my feet. My eyes are looking beyond the tide, far into the horizon. I can feel the cool breeze as I stand at this familiar place. Today, too, at this very place, I'm going to look for a mermaid. My beautiful, beloved mermaid. Many years have passed, but I remember it clearly. The shape of your face, the eyes that looked at me lovingly, the hair flowed like ocean waves, the lips that smiled and frowned at me, the sweet voice that called my name as if to bewitch me, whispers the words of love as to me. The warm hands that locked with mine in a perfect fit, your every fiber of being and your existence, even just in my memories, I hold it closely and dearly. You had always loved the sea. In many pictures that we took together, the ocean was behind us. Do you remember? It's still fresh in my mind when we went on a diving, took a walk on the seashore. Um, I'm not sure if my choices will matter, so we took a walk on the seashore. In the past, we often went to the beach, walking along the seashore while enjoying the breeze. Sometimes the playful you would splash water on me, and I would do the same to you. We spent our time listening to the sound of the waves like music that accompanied the ebb and flow. Then we would watch as the sun disappeared into the horizon. Sometimes I thought maybe you were a mermaid. There was a time where I thought to myself that I wouldn't be surprised if one day your human legs turned into a mermaid tail. But from the stories I read, mermaids would trade something in exchange for the ability to live on dry land. They lost their mermaid's tail, the ability to breathe underwater, and some even their voice for a pair of legs and the ability to walk. I know that reference. I know that reference. If that was also the case for you, I wonder if I had given you happiness equal to what you had traded for me. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to ask. That time, I didn't have the courage to ask. But if I knew that day would come, I should have asked. We came to a certain city near the sea to visit a relative. However, something unexpected happened. Been the year of 2004, 2011, 2018. Ooh, I actually don't know. I'm gonna say 2011. I want to say 2011. It was 2011, to be precise, March 11th, 2011. We knew something coming, but we didn't have time to react. The king of the sea went to the surface. He was furious and summoned a tide even taller than a building. He forcefully dragged the mermaids and the children of the sea who came to the surface back to it, including you. That was when we were separated. That was when you disappeared. I searched and searched for you, but you were nowhere to be seen. People told me you went back to your beloved ocean. But I want to hear it from you, not anyone else. Ever since that day, I've been looking for you everywhere. I frequently come to this ocean for the sole reason of finding you. Every single time I hope to catch a glimpse. Maybe years have passed, but the hope inside my heart never fades. People told me to give up and to let you go. Still, I'm not giving up. Maybe you get your mermaid's tail back. Maybe you don't need your legs to walk on land anymore. Maybe you are happy with your underwater friends. Maybe you're in a much better place. Maybe you can't talk to me anymore. Go back to go back and live on the surface anymore. But I believe you will give me a sign, one way or another. Even if it takes years, I will surely find you or whatever you left me. So that I know that you are not an illusion, and that the days we spent together were not a lie. Because even if you were no longer with me, I want to be able to look back on our memories with a smile. I will continue to wait forever if I have to. So that if one day you decide to come back to the surface, you will have a place to go back to. That's why I will find your trace. Today too, I'm looking for you. Looking for my mermaid. And that's the ending. Well, huh. That was pretty interesting. End. So yeah, I think I read on the page before I downloaded this game specifically that it only has one ending. But you know what? I think that's very interesting. I like it a lot. It's very short, very sweet, straight to the point. Even if the dialogue may not seem straight to the point, it's very easy to understand. Anyways, next game. Okay, this game here is called Beckoning. This is I think this will probably be the last game that I play for this video. Uh, but but anyways, this is the game that I found on Itch. It's the exact same deal as the other ones. Let's just get into a new game. Today I woke up so happy. Soft flows of senses pushed my mind from the depths of my slumber. Gentle rays of sunlight opened my eyes. Quiet voice of the sea filled my ears with slow tide waves. I don't think I have felt this happy in hundreds of years. After some time of mindlessness experiencing the pure bliss, I started to wonder, what is the reason? When I figured it out, I couldn't believe it. I had heard the song, a long forgotten song, a song that was older than those who first sang it. Sad celebration of life's fragility, joyful tears of drowning sun, so many good memories, and almost forgotten memories. The most beautiful song ever. Who in the world can sing it? It's so far away. The sea confuses and deceives me, but I need to find it. Wait. Oh! Oh, I'm in control. Okay, I can actually control you. Oh god, that's actually trippy to look at. Jeez. Oh? Hello, big fellow. I like your songs. They're beautiful. But you're not the one I seek. Oh, it's a little whale. Oh, actually, it's a big whale. Blue whales are very giant. Ooh. Hi, the quiet one. I used to relax listening to your silence, but not today. Okay, then who are you looking for? You're as playful as ever, my little friends. Those flying fish! I'd love to join you, but I have a very important mission today. It's getting louder and very close, so I'm so excited to find out who's singing. Huh? What is that? Oh? It's wrong. What is that thing? How does it know our song? It's an hurts. I'm sorry, what? The last siren exterminated? Wait, she's a siren? Killing sirens is poaching. Greenpeace activists enrage. We avenge our fellow sailors killed by those monsters. Used their weapon against them. Nominated for a Nobel Prize for his invention. What? I understood none of that, and yet I understand all of it. That's very confusing. Okay, so yeah, that was 3 short Game Jam games. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, tell me what you think. Share this video with your friends and be sure to subscribe with the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason.